Hey guys, it's Brett. I'm here with my Empties video for the month of December. I did good. I'm doing it for a month this time. I wanted to hurry up and do it. I had a decent amount for a month here. I thought maybe I could wait and do 2 months, but I thought I don't want to do that because 2 months will turn into 3 months and 4 months, so I want to just do it now. I don't have as much as I did last time, of course, because it's just 1 month. Then I figured it'd be much easier to do. Won't take as long and it'll be easier to edit and all that stuff. So I actually do have 11, I think 11 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 11 candles, and I only have 7 wax melts and 1 diffuser. So I did quite a bit of burning in the month of December. So we'll go ahead and start off here. We'll start off here with this Aroma Home by HS Works. Aroma Home by HS Works. These are the ones that are at Home Depot. If you saw my review on the cinnamon sugar cookie, I loved that one. That one was really good. Had such a good scent. It smelled a lot like your sugar beignets. Hot cider donut from Homeworks is very similar to that. It did have a little bit of puny flames to the midpoint though. So I thought, let me try this winter pine here because I did like this on cold. And I thought I'd try it out and see if I have the same problem with the burn, because that one, I said in my video that I'd let it go like all day long, so I thought maybe that's the reason why it got puny at the halfway point. So this one I made sure I only burned for no more than like 3 to 4 hours tops on this one here. But this one was awful on the burn. It was even worse than the other one was, and I made sure I didn't burn it all day long, and the burn was way worse than the other one was. So the scent on this one though, the scent, I did a review on this one. It's just, I mean, it's a pine. It's a Christmas tree pine. A little bit sweet, a little bit on the sweet. They don't have the, oh yeah, they do, sorry. I was thinking they didn't have the notes on here. They have them on here. Pine needle, blue spruce, eucalyptus, and alpine mint. So usually with pine and spruce, usually those are a little more sweeter. And this was sweeter, and then, but it does have that like eucalyptus kind of in there, but not super strong eucalyptus. A little bit more of a sweeter mint with the eucalyptus, or sweeter pine, spruce, and then that eucalyptus. But that mint though, you really got that mint. One day I came in here and actually, well, let me tell you this first. It was a bad burn, so I ended up putting it on the candle warmer. But I had it on the candle warmer, and I came in one day and I was like, is something, I smell spearmint. It's like, what's spearmint in here? And then I realized it was this candle. It came off kind of spearmint-like when I was melting it. That mint really came through. But burning, the mint didn't come through as much as when I melted it. But I did have to put it on my candle warmer because, like I said, the burn was really, really bad. It got puny probably before the halfway point. It didn't pull out all the way. I had to cotton ball it. I ended up just pouring wax out of it because even cotton balling, it would still get puny and it still wasn't pulling out around the sides. So I would literally just take the wax that was melted in there and pour it out into the trash can and then relight it, and then the flames would be higher. Then it got puny again and I had to pour more wax out of it. It was a mess, hot mess on the burn on this one. I don't know what happened on this one. And like I said, I didn't burn it for more than 3-4 hours at a time, and it still was an awful burn. So, and then the scent throw was, it was medium. Even in the bedroom, it was kind of a medium, light medium. It's probably like a 6-ish, maybe. But when I melted it, did a little bit better. But it didn't last a long time when I melted it, maybe like a day or so. So yeah, I'm finding with these scents, the ones I burned, the 2 that I burned, throws decent. It was better on the other one than this one. But the burn, that burn on the cinnamon sugar cookie was way better compared to this one. That did get puny, but I cotton balled and it fixed it. This one would not even get fixed with cotton ball. Even pouring out the wax, it still had problems. So yeah, these HS Works, they really need to work on the burn. So I don't know if they need to change the wicks or what, but their burn could be worked on. But yeah, this one, I wouldn't repurchase this one at all. And the scent was just kind of okay. It was nice, but nothing I would like want to really get again. Okay, now let's do this Bath & Body Works one I have here. Vanilla Balsam. This was out last year in this packaging. I had it and I never got around to burning it, so I burned it this year. And this is just such a good scent. I love Vanilla Balsam. Just balsam, and vanilla. Pure and simple, that's all it is. The notes are, oh gosh, I should get my little readers. Balsam fir, frosted vanilla, snow-capped pine needles. So yeah, balsam fir, pine needles, and then the frosted vanilla. That's all it is. So if you, like everybody says, if you don't like a super strong Christmas tree scent, if it's too strong for you, that vanilla in there calms it down, makes it more nice and creamy. Goes so well with that balsam and the pine. Ah, such a good combination. Love that one. Always does good. And this one burned pretty good. I think I might got a little puny, but nothing too major on that one. So yeah, and that's a good. That was a good strong throw on that one. And then with two more Bath & Body Works here, we have One Wicks here that I got. This is Peppermint Sugar Cookie in the One Wick from this holiday season. This one, it was good, but it was light. Sometimes I have really good luck with their One Wicks and sometimes I don't. I burned them in our bathroom, and that's why I get the One Wicks, because I like to put them in the bathroom. They're really good for a bathroom because they're kind of smaller. They usually do pretty good for the most part, but this one was a little light. But it did kick in towards the second half, but the first half was pretty light. But it's a really good scent too. It's just really good peppermint, but you really get that bakery sugar cookie under there. It's kind of like their sugar snickerdoodle candle mixed with like a peppermint. That's what it's like. So it's really nice. I just kind of wish this one would have been a little bit stronger at the first half than just the second half. But it did kick in at the second part though. And the burn was good on this one. It pulled out, left a little bit of residue, but not too bad. And then I have Snow Place Like Home Falling Flurries right here. And this one was nice. This is very fresh. It's like, hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. That was the groomers. Our dog Phoebe is done getting groomed, so I'm gonna have to stop this video here in a minute because they close at 5 and it's 4:30. I was trying to do this real quick, but she hadn't called me, said she was ready yet. So let me finish this candle here and then I'll pause it and then I'll finish it when I get back. So this is Snow Place Like Home. It is Falling Flurries. So yeah, this one was good. It's very fresh. It's almost laundry-like, but yet it's laundry, but kind of like wintry air. Maybe even like, I want to say there's almost, I don't have the notes. I don't have the notes on these One Wicks on the bottom, I don't believe. I don't think they do. I can't remember what the notes are on this one, but it's almost like a little bit of a floral note in there mixed with that, like laundry, fresh laundry with like floral, maybe like a winter floral. It's like a wintry floral mixed with like laundry, fresh scent. It's really nice, really good. This one struggled to pull out a little bit, and it had quite a bit of residue on the side. I don't know if you can see that there. Quite a bit of residue around there. And this one struggled to pull out a little bit completely for some reason on this one. Even though I would burn it quite a while and it would still struggle to pull out a little bit. This one was, it did okay. A little bit light for this one too. But yeah, I really like this scent. Just a little light though on that one. All right, so let me go get Phoebe and I'll come back and I'll finish the rest of these empties here. All right, so I just got back. Got Phoebe all picked up, back home, and I can finish my video. All right, let's see. Up next, we'll do this Kringle candle. I had Kringle Christmas Cookie Dough. I did a review on this one. This is the first Kringle that I've ever done a review on, I believe. I've had a few Kringle candles in the past. We had a few subscribers send us some Kringle candles. I don't know if I've ever actually purchased one myself or not. Maybe I did one a long time ago. I can't remember for sure. I know we had quite a few people send us some over the years. And I tried some. I had mixed results with them though. I had one that was pretty good. I know the fresh baked bread that I tried years ago. I loved that one. That was so good. And then I had some other ones. I think was it peppermint cocoa or something? It was kind of light. I think a lot of people said they had good luck with that one, but I thought it was really light. And then a few other ones I've had that were really light. Just, I couldn't smell them very well. But this one did really good. It's really clear now and clean, but the last few burns I took Windex and wiped all. It had just a little bit of residue around the side. So I took some Windex and paper towel and I cleaned it off because it looks so nice and pretty when it's all clean around there. So when I had just a little bit of the burn on the left, I cleaned the jar off. But there wasn't any soot. There was just one little bitty black spot on the side from, I said in my review that I tried not trimming them because some people said you don't have to trim them. They're self-trimming and you don't really need to trim them that much. So I thought, let me try not to trim it. But I feel like it had little bitty mushroom tops on it after so far down. So I didn't trim them, but I think when they have any kind of mushroom top, when you light them, if you don't trim it, it'll like kind of pop a little bit and spark a little bit, and then a little bit of smoke will come off of it. I think that's probably what happened and how I got that little black part on the side there. But then after it calms down, it doesn't smoke or soot or anything. But it's just that initial, when you first light it, if you don't trim it, that mushroom top will make it kind of pop and smoke just a tad bit before it calms down. So I always prefer, if there's a mushroom top, to trim. Even if it's still a little mushroom top, I just trim that little bit of the mushroom top off and then I light it. Now if it doesn't have a mushroom top, I usually don't trim it unless it's smoking. Like if it starts smoking, then I will blow it out and then I will cut the wick down, because sometimes that does happen if it gets too long and they're sooting. So I just keep an eye out, make sure it's not sooting or anything. But yeah, so this was really good. It was a nice, really good Christmas cookie dough scent. Just exactly what it says it is. It's there's nothing else besides, you have all the brown sugar, you got brown sugar, you got the flour, you got the vanilla extract, everything that's in cookie dough. Like a sugar cookie dough or just a basic cookie dough before you put like chocolate chips. There's no chocolate chips in there. There's no nuts or anything in there. Just the good cookie dough. So good. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it was really good. And it threw really well. It was a little bit light at first, but then I think on the second to late on the second burn to third burn, maybe it started throwing much better and did really well through the most part of the candle. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I definitely would try them again. I did say in my review that I didn't like that the flames, the label, the flames don't illuminate through the label. It's pretty, it's got a silver backing on the back of the label, so it's pretty, the flames don't show through. So if you have it like in a dark room at night or something, you can't really, the label doesn't illuminate basically. I know they want to see the silver writing and stuff on there, so the label's beautiful. So I think they purposely do that. They don't want the label to illuminate, I guess. But the label is beautiful. I think, I really wish it would illuminate. I think it would even look more pretty illuminated, personally. But I just don't like the look of the dark label when it's lit. But yeah, like I said, I would definitely try another one. And I actually just purchased another one today because they have their Christmas sale going on. I got, what was it? Cocoa and Cashmere, I believe is what it was called. I got that one because it's not necessarily a winter scent. Most of the ones on sale are fall and winter scents, fall and winter specific, like fall and Christmas. So I wanted one that I could kind of burn like in January and February that wasn't specifically Christmas or fall. So I figured the Cocoa and Cashmere would be just kind of could be a winter scent. So I got that one, so I'll be getting that one to try out. And hopefully it does as good as that did as far as the burn and throw. Okay, let's see. Next up, we have, oh, I did want to mention too real quick. If you saw my review, you know I mentioned it. The wax, the paraffin wax is kind of a yellow color. So they used to be white paraffin wax. It used to be white paraffin wax. I say paraffin. The soy wax. It's the new soy formula, and it turns kind of a yellow color, the wax. Before it was a white paraffin, so the wax would be like a crystal clear white color. At least the first part. Towards the end part, sometimes it would get murky. But it's not that white color anymore because the soy formula is more of a yellow color. It took me a little while to get used to that because I did miss the clear white color. It was like crystal clear water. But this is a yellow tint, but it's still clear. It's just a yellow color. So keep that in mind, but it's still fine. It's just not white like the white paraffin was. All right, the rest here, well, these are all homework except for this one here. I have one scent works here. This one's almost done. I have like that much left, so I go ahead and included it in here. This is Butter Rum Eggnog. This was sent to me from Homeworks. This one's so good. It's really good. I was gonna do a review on this, but I thought I'll just put it in the Empties video. God, this is really good. So this is like, it's not spot on eggnog necessarily. The scent notes on here are sweet buttercream, dark rum, nutmeg, and raisin. So you definitely get all that. You get like the sweet buttercream. You get a little bit of rum. It's not super boozy, but I can get a little bit of rum in there. Definitely get the nutmeg and the raisins. I really, that raisin note comes through there. It kind of reminds me of, oh gosh, the in the TSV for Homeworks, there was an oatmeal raisin cookie, I believe. It had a raisin note in there too. It's similar. This has got that similar raisin note that that candle had in it. Yes, it has that in there. But yeah, it's so good. I mean, that buttercream with that rum and the nutmeg and that raisin. There's a little hint of a eggnog, but it's not like super authentic eggnog. There's a little bit of eggnog, but it's so good. Even if it's not spot on eggnog, I really like it. If you're wanting like super spot on eggnog, you might be disappointed because it's not super authentic eggnog to me, but it's so good. It's just amazing. Burned really good too. I had no problems with it burning so far. It's been fine. Hardly any residue. There's been no soot. Throw has been incredible on this thing. This thing I have in the bedroom, it's been filling the whole apartment. Like literally, I can smell it all through the apartment, and it's in the bedroom. So I can imagine what it would be like in the open concept area. It's just been so good. So I highly recommend this. Butter rum eggnog, and I definitely would get that again. All right, rest are Homeworks. Like I said here, I have 5 Homeworks candles here. We have Candy Cane Martini. This one is the first time I tried this one. I wanted a peppermint. I don't think I've ever had a peppermint Homework scent before, so I wanted to try it. So this one, yeah, pretty much peppermint, and a peppermint with like vanilla. And the scent notes are sweet peppermint, frozen vanilla, and vanilla orchid. So yeah, it says vanilla orchid. I don't really get any floral or anything. It's just peppermint and vanilla. Yeah, it's not super like pungent like Twisted Pepper from Bath & Body Works. Twisted Peppermint is like almost too strong sometimes. I can't handle that one so much anymore. I used to love it, now I can't do it anymore because it's just like too much for me anymore. But this one wasn't like that. It was a little more calmer, definitely still peppermint, but calmer, and that vanilla kind of sweetened it up, the peppermint out a little bit. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. It was good. Burn, good for the most part. And throw was a good medium, high medium at times. So that was good, I like that one. Next up we have Deck the Halls. So this was sent to me in PR. A lot of people love this one. I know a lot of people have been talking about this and saying it's one of their favorites. And I really enjoyed it. I don't know if it's my favorite tree scent, but yeah, it's good. It's definitely tree. And then I think it has eucalyptus, I believe. Yeah, it's blue spruce, frozen evergreen, glacial eucalyptus, and iced moss. So yeah, you get the spruce evergreen and then the eucalyptus and a little bit of moss. Yeah, it's not sweet though. I said in my winter pine that spruce and pine are usually a little more sweeter. This doesn't have pine in it, it just has spruce, but it's not really sweet. This isn't a sweet pine at all, or spruce. It's not a sweet Christmas tree scent. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's not super pungent, but it's not sweet either. This is your basic standard Christmas tree scent with a little bit of eucalyptus in there and the moss. Yeah, it was nice. I really enjoyed it. It was strong in the first burn. The first burn, it like was so strong. I'm like, wow. Within like a minute or so two, it was throwing like crazy. But then after like the first couple burns, it got a lot lighter. I'm like, it wasn't throwing nearly as strong as it was on that first burn. So I know what happened. That's the only thing I didn't like about this, is that it got so much lighter after the first few burns. Like after, even before the second half, I think it was just so much lighter. So I'm not sure what happened there, but I did really like the scent. It just got a lot lighter after the more I burned it. All right, next up we have Chocolate Birthday Cake. I did a review on this one too. This was so good. Birthday cake is one of my favorite Homeworks candles, the regular birthday cake, so I thought I gotta try chocolate birthday cake. And this one was so good. Yeah, if you like chocolate scents, this is so good. Even some people I've heard don't like chocolate scents, they liked this. So it says dark and milk chocolate, espresso powder, warm vanilla, and whipped cream. So yeah, it is a mixture of dark and milk chocolate. I would say more milk chocolate than dark chocolate to me. The espresso powder, I smelled espresso more on cold. When I burned it, it had a touch of espresso in there, but it wasn't as much as it was when on cold. It wasn't like, don't let that scare you off if you think, oh, it's gonna smell like coffee, because it just kind of blends in there with like that dark chocolate kind of note. It doesn't really smell like coffee, really, I don't think. It's more chocolate. And then warm vanilla. I mean, you get a little bit of vanilla. You know, that's kind of why I think it's kind of like a milk chocolate. It's got like vanilla in there. Whipped cream. I don't know if I really got whipped cream. I just basically got that chocolate. Really good chocolate with a slight bit of espresso and some little vanilla. Yeah, and I did get a little bit of a cake note in there. It's not super bakery. It's not like a super strong, heavy bakery note. I don't think as much of a bakery note, cake note is in the regular birthday cake. I think that has a little more strong cake note than this does, but it is in there. It is a bakeryness in there. I said in my review, it smells like you have a chocolate cake baking in the oven, is what it smells like to me. It's such a good bakery scent, good chocolate bakery scent. So yeah, and the throw was really strong on this one. So I highly recommend that one, and I would definitely get that one again. I need to get another one sometime. Next up we have Woodland Cabin. This is the first time I've burned Woodland Cabin. This was sent to me in PR. So this one, it was nice. It smells a lot to me like Bath & Body Works Winter. It's very similar to Winter from Bath & Body Works. The scent notes are Nordic Spruce, Cypress, Frosted Mint, and Cedar Leaf. So yeah, you get the tree note, the mint, cedar, very like a woodsy tree scent. They're very outdoorsy like in the cabin. But then it could kind of be also like indoor and outdoor kind of a smell. Yeah, it's nice. I did enjoy it. I didn't love it as much as some other people do, because Winter from Bath & Body Works I used to love, and I think I just burned it so much I kind of got sick of it. It's one of those scents that kind of burn out on, and that's why I think it's similar to that, so I wasn't like completely in love with it, but it was nice. But the burn on this thing, oh my gosh, the burn was terrible. So the minute I lit this thing, it got puny wick syndrome right away. Super puny. I mean, the flames, it's like, gosh, what happened to the flames? And then it would not pull out because of that. Because of that, it was... Phoebe's she's licking herself, and she's making all kinds of noise if you hear that. That's Phoebe. Phoebe, what are you doing? I'm upset because they messed her hair up. Phoebe, come here. They really messed her haircut up. Come here. Come here. I'll show you her. Come here. Look at her. They cut her hair so short. She's still cute, don't get me wrong, but they cut it so short. So you know Pomeranians have a real long mane. But they cut it so short. I don't know why they cut it so short. They took all of her mane off. In the summertime, we give her a line cut. So they shave her body and then her tail, except for the top part, so she looks like a lion, but they leave her mane though. They just shave her body. And then in the wintertime, we let her grow out. And we just wanted to trim. Every once in a while, we would get her a bear cut. So I don't know if Brad dropped her off and I picked her up. So I'm like, I don't think Brad told them to give her a bear cut, because this is kind of what it was, but not even, it's very similar to a bear cut. It was where they'll trim the mane down and kind of even it out. She kind of looks like a bear. So I messaged him to see if he did, but he's at work and he hasn't replied back yet. Because I'm like, she said she tried to even it up so it would grow in together, but that's not, we didn't ask her that. We want that mane, her big, long, pretty mane is all gone. She got to cut it all off. She's still cute, don't get me wrong. Yes, you are, you're cute. But, I'm so mad that they cut her hair so short. So, I'm gonna ask Brad if I don't think he did though, because he didn't tell me. He told him to give her a bear cut. So we might have to call him back and say, what did you do? And if so, we might have to find a new groomer too, because they shouldn't have done that if we didn't ask them to do that. Anyway, she's still cute though. I still love her, she's cute. Okay, did I finish talking about this? Okay, no I did. I was talking about the bad burn. So it wouldn't pull out all the way because the flames are so puny. And then I had to cotton ball it, and that didn't help just still got puny. It was kind of similar to this winter pine that burned so bad. Yeah, and then I ended up pouring wax out. I just thought the cotton balling method was not working. It was still getting puny, wouldn't pull out all the way. So I just took the wax that was melted and poured it out, relit it. I had to do that quite a few times, and it was just a mess. Just a mess. Finally, it just corrected itself towards the very end, and then just put itself out. But I poured out so much wax, just hardly, it was gone in no time because I poured so much wax out of it. I thought about pouring some of the wax into some of my wax warmers, but I don't want to mess with it because I wasn't super in love with the scent anyway, so it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know what happened with that one, this awful burn. I don't think I've had a Homer in a long time that's burned that bad. That burn's terrible. The scent throw was pretty good though on that one. Even though it wasn't pulled out of the way, it threw pretty well. Alright, and then lastly for Homeworks we have apple butter waffles. This was amazing. I did a review on this one. It's so good. So yeah, this is pretty much, to me, it's very similar to Homeworks Berry Pumpkin Waffles minus the berry, Praline Pecan, Spice White Pumpkin from the TSV. Those are all very similar to Pumpkin Pecan Waffles from Bath & Body Works. They're all very similar in that same kind of vein. Not 100% like Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, but it's very, if you like that, you like this. It's very similar. Yeah, so it has, the scent notes on this one are Belgian waffle, apple butter, cinnamon, maple vanilla cream. So I definitely get the waffle, definitely get the cinnamon and the maple vanilla cream. I don't really get the apple butter. Can maybe have a hint of it in there, but I don't really get an apple note at all, really. But maybe a slight bit of apple butter, maybe if I kind of think hard enough, but mostly it's just that waffle nuttiness and the waffle note and a little bit of the maple, vanilla, like Pumpkin Pecan Waffles is. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got, but it was amazing, so good. I never get sick of that scent, and there's so many scents lately that come out. I even think, what is it I just got from Scentsy? The almond croissant. Almond croissant, I think that's a little bit similar to Pumpkin Pecan Waffles as well. It's not exactly, but it's similar. So there's lots of scents that come out that are kind of like Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, and this is one of them, but I never get tired of that scent. It's such a good scent. One of these days maybe I'll get sick of that scent, but I haven't yet. It's amazing. And the burn was really good on this one. I had no problems with the burn on this one. Just a little bit of wax left on the bottom, but burned fine. No soot, no residue hardly. Through amazing. The throw was easily like a 9. 9.5 sometimes. Just throw was incredible. So yeah, burn was perfect, throw was perfect, scent was perfect. It was just a perfect candle all around. Yes, I would definitely get that one again. I loved it, loved it. At first I was kind of disappointed because I thought, oh, I wanted something different maybe, but I still loved it. I kind of wish maybe they would put just a little bit of apple note in there, made it a little bit more like apple butter, made it a little slightly different, but I loved it. It was great. All right, now we have a reed diffuser here that I went through from Homeworks. I love these reed diffusers, they're really good. And what was this one in? This was Frozen Balsam. So this was good. I have this in our hallway bathroom in here, and yeah, the Frozen Balsam, it's just a good Christmas tree scent, an icy Christmas tree scent. Really good. These are really nice. Like, right by the sink, I have it on the sink when you're washing your hands, you're using the bathroom, whatever, just if you're in the bathroom, you can pretty much smell this. They do really good. And they last forever. These last probably about a month to a month and a half, sometimes almost 2 months. I've had one in my bathroom now that's been lasting forever. So yeah, I think they're well worth the money on these. They do really good. I think they're better than some of those oil plug-in ones. I think the reed diffusers are better than those, personally. So yeah, I love those. All right, and then lastly we have some wax melts. I have Better Homes and Gardens Line Dried Linen. This is the value pack. Got it at Walmart. This is linen, cotton. It says grass, citrus, and white floral scent notes. To me, this is just, it's just a laundry. It's just a fresh, clean cotton laundry scent to me. Could be like a little bit of a slight white floral in there. I don't know about grass or citrus really, but I definitely get white floral. mixed in with that laundry scent. This is really good. I got this to, I used it in the laundry room, and I have a little warmer, plug-in warmer in the bathroom, or in the laundry room, and I put it in there. Make it smell nice and fresh. I use this in Marco's room too, because sometimes his room needs just get a little freshness going in there. So yeah, really good. And these lasted for quite a while. Actually, a couple of days these would last. So definitely good. Definitely would get those again. I need to buy some more of those actually. Then we have Fusion. Excuse you, Phoebe. I don't know if you just heard Phoebe belch. She just finished her dog food. Let her rip a loud old belch there. Every time she eats, she belches. Fusion Winter Pine. This one, I did not like this one. It was kind of a pine, but it was a cologne. It had a cologne note mixed with this pine. Yeah, I couldn't do it. No. It was in there on cold snip, but when I melted it, that cologne note came out even more than the pine note, and I didn't care for it. I just did not care for that. I ended up turning them off, and I put it in the freezer, the wax in the freezer, and threw them away because I just did not like that one at all. Didn't like it. Threw it well, but I didn't like it. And then we have Sensational's Santa's Sugar Cookies right here. And this was just basically sugar cookie scent, vanilla cookies, really good. Nice throw, medium throw on that one. And then Better Homes and Gardens Crisp Frosted Fir. This was good. This was a tree scent, kind of an icy tree scent. It was nice. That taste has a little bit. There's a little bit of mint in there too. It's a little bit of mint, kind of like the Winter Pine had like that little bit of spearmint, winter mint in there. This is kind of like that too. It was good. It threw well also. And then lastly, we have some Scentsy here. So if you watched my last Empties, I talked about how I'm really starting to get into Scentsy now. I've been watching all these Scentsy videos. Yeah, I watch a lot of them. I've been watching, of course, Melanie Mr. Collins one, like I said before. She's the one that really got me started, and because she does a lot of Scentsy. And then her friend Lisa Rowberry, I started watching her and watching all her videos and her vlogs where she does What's Lisa Smelling, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to try all these scents because they sound so good. And then I've been watching Ramona Talk, because she's a Scentsy consultant. She's been doing a bunch of videos. And Jackie McManus does empty videos, and Patricia, oh gosh, I can't remember her last name, and I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it right. Let me see here. I cannot remember her last name. I just started watching her channel. Patricia, is it Gates? I know I'm probably saying that wrong. Gatz? It's G-A-E-T-Z. I know I'm probably butchering your name. But she does really good Scentsy videos too. So I've been really enjoying her channel, and I've been listening to all their reviews, trying to figure out what I want to order. I ordered one warmer. I didn't have such good luck with the warmer that I ordered. I posted on Instagram that how do you get it to throw, because I couldn't get mine to throw. I think this scent that I put in there, it was the scent, because then I tried a different scent and it threw better. So I actually ordered another warmer, because I put a little poll on Instagram to see if people have multiple warmers or one warmer in their open concept, and the majority said multiple warmers. So I at least wanted to get 2 warmers for the open concept and try that out. And then I have one warmer in Marco's room that's actually a Yankee Warmer. That's like a 13 watt warmer, which is kind of the same as like their element warmers, I believe. They're like the Scentsy element warmers, or the hot plate warmers pretty much. They're like 12 watt, I think. I think it's pretty similar to that Yankee one I have, but it's 13 watt. And it does really well in Marco's room. It's, because it's lower wattage, it lasts longer. You can still smell it. It's not super strong, but it does fine in a bedroom. So yeah, I've ordered some scents, and these are the ones I went through. I did just another order here too. I opened a Scentsy Club as well, so uh-oh, this could get dangerous. So yeah, I opened a Scentsy Club because there were some scents that I wanted to get. They have the Bring Back My Bar scents this month for January, and there was 10 scents you can only get if you opened the Scentsy Club and you order them through the Scentsy Club. And there was a couple scents in there I wanted to get for sure. So I opened a Scentsy Club so I could get those scents. So I don't know if I'm going to keep the club open or not. I'll wait and see. And then there's other Bring Back My Bar scents that I want to try to order yet, but I haven't ordered those. So I have to narrow down which ones I want, because there's like 25, I think, and then there was 10 in the club, and then 25 ones out of the club. But yeah, I'm gonna get some of those and try them out because so many of them sound so good. All right, so first up, we'll talk about Luna. This is the one that I tried in my warmer that I just purchased, or I just got it for Christmas. I didn't purchase it, Brad got it for me for Christmas. I had this in that warmer. It is the, oh gosh, what is it called? Hold on. Okay, it's the Crimson warmer. That's the one I got. So I had it, it's a 25 watt glass warmer. So I had Luna going in there, and it was in my open concept here in the kitchen living room. And I wasn't getting much from it at all. I could smell it lightly, but not much at all. So I ended up trying these in Marco's room in the Yankee Warmer. That's the hot plate warmer, and they did so much better in there. I could totally smell it in there, and it lasted for days. I mean, I probably like going on 4 to 5 days. Even when I took them out, I could still smell it, but it was super light. But I could still smell it lightly when I went in there, so I almost like, I hated to kind of get rid of it because I could still smell it, but I was ready for something new because it'd been in there for almost 5 days. So this scent did really good in that 13 watt hot plate warmer. So I'm assuming if you get one of the Scentsy element warmers, they're like 12 watt for like a bedroom, it do really well in there. So I'm thinking Luna maybe is better for a bedroom or multiple warmers in an open concept. So if I get this again, I would try it when I had multiple warmers in an open concept, maybe be stronger than it was with just one warmer. But yeah, this is just a really good scent. It's a fresh, kind of florally scent. It's like a fresh, like floral kind of scent. It almost has like almost like a cashmere-y kind of scent too, a little bit to it, kind of. I don't know, it's really good. I liked it. Then we have Mocha Doodle from Scentsy. I've had this one for quite a few years. Our subscriber Wendy had sent this to me, and I'd used it except for a couple cubes, so I wanted to use it and finish it up. And this is just a good, it's chocolate, like a chocolate cookie, chocolate bakery type of scent. And slight, maybe touch of coffee, but not very much. Yeah, it was nice, but it got a little bit lighter. So I don't know if maybe because I've had it for quite a few years, if maybe that's why it got a little bit lighter. I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty good. Not my favorite, but it was okay. And then lastly, Graham Cracker Crunch. This one, oh, this was so good. I heard a lot of people say they like this, so I wanted to try it out because of that, and it was good. So this one, yeah, it's graham cracker and peanut butter, pretty much. I do get the graham cracker, but then you also get that undertone of the peanut butter. So yeah, it's so good. It's really good. Strong. When you put this thing in, it just fills up really, really nicely. So no problems with this one at all. Throwing. This one is probably good to have to mix with like things that you want like a bakery note to them. Like if you have like a cherry scent, but this with it be like a cherry, you know, cobbler or something like that, or whatever. Because I don't think Scentsy has a pie or a pie crust wax. I don't think, not that I've ever heard of anyway. So this might be something you could kind of put in there to mix with something to get kind of like a bakeryness to it. So yeah, I need to try to mix that with something sometime. So I definitely would get that one again. Strong throw, really good. I would definitely get some more of that one. Loved it. All right, so that is it for my Empties video. This is longer than I thought it was gonna be. I think we're going on 30 minutes. So sorry, but I had a lot to talk about. Even if I didn't have a bunch as I did last time, I still had a lot I wanted to say. So anyway, all right, so thanks for watching my Empties video for the month of December, and I'll see you all next month for my Empties video for the month of January. Bye.